Hello everyone, I am G. Tejaswini from third year AIDS department studying at Savita Engineering College. I am here to present my mini project which is based on ML algorithm. It is named as forecasting the gold price in the given market, and my model is mainly created as user friendly to make the users as very comfortable one. um, we are just predicting the gold price using different factors named as inflation rate, unemployment rate, and GDP, some interest rates also. My project's main goal is to make better accuracy than a previous one, and we are just collecting the historical data of growth of gold price, and just we are gathering also the inflation rate, which is very important to calculate the gold price. We have gathered about 20 years last 20 years of records, and we just implemented into our model that how gradually the gold rates are increasing or decreasing. Based on that, a model will predict the prices of current current rate. We have just implemented some web pages using the Steamlit. Through that, you can upload your a day to day's price, which means last previous days. You're going to predict it today. Then you have to enter the previous days rate to our model, and it will just predict what will be the price of gold at tomorrow. And it is very useful for the investors in golds, where they will never see the loss in it. And as the ML algorithms model follows some several steps, we are also doing the same steps. Just we are first calculating, first processing the data and cleaning the missing values, duplicates, and null values, etc. And we are just doing the model as train, and just we are testing using some factors that I'll tell you in the upcoming session. And using the three factors, we're just calculating the gold price. Can I first, I'm going to show my model, and this is my model running code. And we are just first we are importing the pandas, numpy, and some regressions. Like we are using its model like random forest regressor, gradient boosting regressor, and decision tree regressor. We're just importing the two data sets which is used to calculate the prediction, and just we are just doing the shaping, printing the head in the sense first 5 lines of the data set. And info na, what are the contents inside the data set, which means the null values or the duplicate values, etc., in the respective columns. These are the columns. And again, that is for first data set, and this is for second data set. You are giving tail here. What is tail in the sense? Last 5 lines of the particular data set. And second data sets info is here. Mm, is now we are just merging the two data sets to make the model run easily. And this is again tail, which is merged data sets tail, and that data's info, new data sets info, and we are separating it using dates. Why? Because in gold price prediction, dates are very important because that decides the variation between the prices. So we are calculating the price using the dates. And this is the first plotting date of a mixed, I mean the new data sets graph is this, how gradually it has increased over years. which is from 1970 to 2020. Mm. And next, this is using heat map. The same graph in the heat map, and we are just clearing the null values here. And now using the interest rate, inflation rate, GDP or tarific rate, we are just training the model, which is updated data set. And using the four regressor models like random forest, gradient, decision tree, k neighbor regressors, we are just using these regressors in this table. Why we are using four regressor in a single model means we're just comparing the accuracy, in which model the accuracy rate is very high. That is very important because the accuracy is important in calculating the prices. Like, so we are taking four models to improve the accuracy, and we're getting some metric values like MAE na mean absolute error and mean squared error, I mean R mean squared error. Likewise, root mean squared error and R squares value. Using these factors, we can easily vary the prices. Um, what to tell na? Mm, Here itself you can see the difference between the model we have used in random forest. Some amount of MAE, MSC, and RMSE and R squared. So using these values, where some values are predicted in each, similar for the each data sets, like for gradient boosting and decision tree. Here are their outputs, and also some we are plotting them in the graphical model. First for RME's graph and R squared graph, where the R squares values are compared between that four models. And this is for MAE, and this is for future inflation. Now the prediction is started from here. Okay, from here, we are using some if else statements for getting more accuracy. And this is an accuracy. Actually, we are getting more accuracy in k nearest neighbors, and that, which is the predicted values, variated from the actual gold price. This is the end graph that we have predicted. And as I earlier said that, we are also developing the web page to predict these prices. Let me show you the web page as well. um, Using the steam lit, we have created a website called as gold prediction.steamlit.app. It is a very familiar web developing website which is used very easily. And this is the login page of our model. We can give our credentials here. Each user can have their own credentials like user id and password to make this model as more protective. No no leakage will be there, no transparency are there in this model. It's just logging it. This is the login page, I mean the home page. We can give respective documents here, like as I said earlier that the dates previous dates gold price. um, Here or there, we are choose China's gold price rate, so we are uploading it. Already it is uploaded. And for economic data sets, we are having a different data set. Once that it is uploaded, you can see the accuracy between every models. See, its accuracy is 0.97, which is random forest regressor, and gradient boosting is about 0.9 to 8, and decision tree is on 0.962. So the highest accuracy variance is between random forest regressor and gradient boosting. As the result, we are seeing it as gradient boosting. Hmm. For future inflation rate, as I said earlier, you can enter the inflation rate on the date which date you are predicting. I just giving some values like, okay, 3, and has interest rate as 2, GDP is as 1, applied rate as 0.10. Predict the gold, future gold price. It is predicted. If you use the random forest regressor, will the gold price will be this, gradient boosting will be this much amount, and decision tree will be this much amount. As we see, a gradient boosting will give the highest accuracy. You can use the gradient boosting models, prediction price as your decision making prices. As I don't know the inflation rate, interest rate, and GDP or applied rate here, so I'm giving like approximate values only. You will know the particular rate on that day. If you're giving a correct rate, the gold price will detect the correct rate only. And this is my model. I'm very thankful to my college to giving me this opportunity for presenting in front of you all. And thank you.